say.
If you're in the mood for hit and run, I can do it better than anyone.
In the mood to wreck beats, fresh from next week. Blessed with less sleep, impress your best beats. Invested in my vocab, you tricking for mocash. Belittle your little rope stash, scribbling notepads. Y'all feminine like glimpers in a tote bag. Spitting your little riddles that you praying could hope pass. I'm here to tell you it won't, please believe me it don't. Keep the new king of the hill. Throw MCs off the cliff and watch them fall for the thrill. Selling dope in your rhymes and shit.
Alright, so the new music, right? Started with had a trip to New York on business. Spent 2 months down there. Grinded like I never had before. I was getting ready to have a project together in that 2 months, but didn't quite come together. I didn't have all the resources at the point, but went on working probably the best 9-to-5 job I've ever had. And then that position being reduced. So my whole team was gone out of work. So taking the ups and the downs, the goods and the bads, and seeing where I was at that level, and then to look to where I am now, where I just dropped 2 tracks in the space of a month, which I haven't done in probably 3 years. So, you know what I mean? And you know, I'm able to be comfortable. So it's a good feeling. But the whole concept of the grind is beautiful, and in this smaller EP, grind season, is you're gonna go through struggles, triumphs, all those things in between, but the reason why you do is so you can appreciate the lessons, you can appreciate the journey, and at the end of it, you're always going to end up where you're supposed to be. So that's kind of the whole motivation behind it. That's really the album that I'll be coming with a little bit later. But for this position right now, we're talking about Grind Season EP. It's really just trying to, you know, get my name back out there and let, you know, folks know that I'm still active. So, you know, I just try to do something that's a little bit creative, out of the box a little bit, and, you know, just work on it. We are running up on childhood home of Jason Bowen, over here in Rosendale. This is really the place where we started expressing ourselves through music creatively, you know, writing down different ideas. And your boy second to none. Yeah, once I give it, girl, I promise that you won't need nothing else, 'cause I put it on you like you can't get. Planning for the future and all that kind of stuff, you know, we kind of did that together. So this is the spot. We're at the corner. It's Cummings Highway. Over here we have Cavity Cemetery. I just thought it was interesting that in that house over there was so much life, especially at that age. You know, that coming of age, you know, 15 to 18-year-old, where you know, think you can do everything, or you think you're gonna be, you know, completely, you know, at the bottom doing nothing. It's like no in between, you know, and everything's that serious, everything's life or death. But it's crazy because then you have all this death right outside your door, literally. Like, you know, these are the resting places of a lot of folks. So I just always thought that contrast was interesting.
This is the way we live our dreams.
B.Eveready. Yeah.
One life to live and die.
It's one life,
Real to
one
me.
love.
So real to me.
Y'all know what it is. I'm gonna get it, believe me, I'm gonna get it. Squeeze all the life juice out for this visit. You love lames and losers, catch it on the next trip. After life blow my...
This is, you know, home base. It's always good to come back and touch them. Last time I was out here was like 5 years ago. They had a hoop right here, so that was like the dream. Jay, wasn't that like the dream since I was like 5? I was like, yo, Dad, if you just put up a hoop, I'll be like the best player ever. He's like, nah, we don't really got the room for that. Da 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 da. Come right back, it's right there. But no, it's because my dad used to have a garden right here. It would just be gardens all up through here. You come back here. Like we used to have flowers all along the wall, and then you have some more shrubs back in here. So, you know, my parents was doing all that Home Depot runs and all that kind of stuff. Washing the car out here. This was all this shrub, this hedge right here. We used to have to cut this all the time in the summertime. Be out here sweeping. Or the real joint would be, and I know my wife would appreciate it, this was all shoveling. When it was time for snow, this was all me, buddy. All of this because my parents had to have a house on the corner. I had to get up the driveway, the cars, down here, and around the corner to the front, and a little bit over because, you know, well, that's the sidewalk in between houses, and, you know, you can still halfway get, you know, see for something. So, it's all high school, man. It's crazy.
Yeah. And another one, and another one, and another one. Cold summer day. B.Eveready. Check it. Yeah. B been born to do this, flip words like a Rubik's. I'm cute, the new version, y'all some square losers. Try to follow me, look at the dichotomy. Free but no equality, a hustler's economy. Live in a recession before 8 was a section. Getting by with less before the Great Depression. So I blaze a trail like the leader I am. My precise execution all according to plan. Dream vivid and then live it, or live timid and see limit. Anyway, it's all written. So mark the moment when you first paid atonement for doubting the dope spouting out my mouth, yeah, the flow sick. With my nose of balls, I be sneezing on your whole clip. Coughing on the beat, hit repeat for the germ spit. Catch me in a fresh fitted second letter, better than whoever, so your pain is my pleasure. Anybody can get it, so remember that. Godfather status, send my nephew for you little cats. Fast feet, loose lips, you can run and tell him that. Eveready coming and he hunting for your cheddar stack. We just stretching, nah, I mean getting into it. They breaking, but yeah. Let me up the ante real quick. Come on with it. Let y'all know what it is. Your girl got a face made for radio, your voice made for silence. So how you gon' play me though? Recognize the flyness, priceless, right wrist, right scripts like this. You spit similar minus the laryngitis. Winning is the topic, find it in my optic. Eyes on the prize, so to speak, so the key be the Lord's. Now watch him change those I've reached in a sermon, but you can't pass over the speech. Clarity in my tones, a rarity in your homes.